So this is me being vulnerable. I'm bringing TikTok to a room full of data and programmatic marketers. Hopefully you'll find it interesting, and hopefully, at least for the marketers in the room, there'll be something for you to take away from today. I'm Catherine. I'm the VP of Marketing at Windsor, and I'm overseeing our CRM team, our performance marketing team, and our community team. So kind of all the places that TikTok plays in. For those of you who don't know Windsor, we're a women's apparel store. We've been around since 1937. We've got a little over 350 stores throughout the US, Puerto Rico, and Canada. We just went into Canada this year, which was exciting. And I'm going to get us started. So I know a lot of people think that TikTok is just fun videos and fun dances. I think if you ran a DNA test on TikTok, at least from my perspective, you'd say, okay, TikTok's a quarter Instagram, a quarter YouTube, a quarter Amazon, and a quarter Google. And I think what TikTok has done an amazing job of, from a technology perspective, is taking all of these different individual platforms that have a really strong niche, pulling it all into one place, and giving marketers an opportunity to connect with their customers where they are in a lot of different ways, and to monetize that. So for those of you who in here is not on TikTok? Okay, so a decent amount of you are not on TikTok. For those of you who are not on TikTok, this is what the TikTok screen looks like. There's your little home button on the bottom. There's how you post content. This is key. This is where you watch live video, and live video is something that TikTok has really leaned into for individuals, but also for brands. This section is how TikTok decides what kind of content you get. So if you go into the following section, these are all of the brands and people you follow and what they're posting. So if you're just following your friends, it's really curated to your friends and family. Shop is literally just like shopping on Amazon. And For You is where TikTok's running their algorithm, and they're putting all sorts of different content in front of you. And then this is on the right is where you as a consumer on TikTok get to engage. You get to heart, you get to comment, you get to bookmark it and save it. I'm going to share with you my For You page. Don't be judgy, because this is what I do on TikTok. So I have a how to style a dress. I like dogs. This is a dog going down in the morning to hop on his little school bus to catch it to his doggy daycare. And it's a bus full of dogs. They're just so cute. My dog was never that well behaved. I could never have let them just run out my front door. This is marketing without strategy, so somehow TikTok knows I'm a marketer. And we're throwing all these ping pongs down the stairs, hoping they go in the cup at the bottom. I like shiny objects, so this is a diamond company. And then this is Alive, that TikTok is trying to push into my feed to introduce me to a brand that I don't know, to get me to buy something to drive some revenue. Why does TikTok matter for a marketer? TikTok is a search engine. On the apparel side, at least, we have seen search volume on Google decrease year over year consistently for at least the last 5 years. That impacts SEO and paid search for us in incredible ways. And we're constantly looking at ways to make up those sessions, those impressions that reach, whether it's driving top of funnel brand awareness or bottom level conversion. There is everything on TikTok, and I'm going to show you guys a few examples. And not only is it there, it's in video format for the user to consume, and there's hundreds of options for them to go and find. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples. How to change the oil in my car, how to clean my dryer, how to cook salmon in a pan, what country concert outfits are trending for 2024, because I like country music, and how to plant a garden. And there's just video after video of people sharing content on how to do all of these things. So from a search perspective, to help your customers solve problems and show up in a way that gives them content that speaks about your brand but also helps them solve a problem is an incredible opportunity. So I'm going to talk a little bit about TikTok Live. We have been going live for about 3 years. We started going live on Instagram and Facebook. We brought it on site with Bambuser. We still do that. Bambuser as an on-site live platform is a little bit like Peloton. There's the on-demand piece and there's a live piece, so you can catch us live while we're live. Or if you're busy then, you can come back at 9 o'clock at night with your glass of wine and you can learn what's trending for fall. On TikTok, we go live on TikTok about 12 to 16 hours a week. We have 3 full-time hosts that are in a studio, and they go live in kind of 2 to 4 hour segments where we cover lots of different fashion topics. This is where you can help a customer discover, connect with your brand, and shop from you. So I'm going to show you 5 examples here. The 2 on the ends are brands that are going live. One is an apparel store selling a jacket. One is a hair store selling a curler. The 3 in the middle are affiliates. So if you're working with affiliates, TikTok has done an amazing job from a technology perspective of letting you recruit affiliates, seed them product, and pay them commission all in one platform. So you can see there's a rocker chair, an ice maker, and a chest of drawers. You can literally find anything on TikTok. It's kind of crazy. And they've made the customer experience super easy. So there's that little red buy button down at the bottom. It shows you all of your product info. You add it to cart, you check out, and it's on its merry way to you. In order to do that, you have to integrate with TikTok Shop. And this is some examples of some searches that I ran on TikTok Shop. And that was the middle button in the top. I shop for bikes, knives, couches, computers, and a pickleball set. There's just everything here. And so if you're not playing in this space, there is a definite opportunity. And we were on Amazon for about a year. We scaled it a lot. The margin structure of Amazon didn't work for us as a brand. And so we ended up pulling off of it. TikTok right now is at a 6% commission rate. That is significantly lower than Amazon. And you don't lock up a lot of your inventory sending it off to an Amazon DC. So it gives you a lot more flexibility with managing your inventory. For us, between e-commerce and stores and wanting to be on marketplaces, it gives us a really nice option. This is the affiliate component. I'm showing you this example. These are 5 affiliates that we work with. You can see they have really big differences in their following. One's at 8,000, one's at 880,000. They're all featuring an individual item. They all drove the same amount of sales as each other on those individual items. TikTok is this weird place where things go viral. And it's really hard to understand what drives it going viral. But it's all about how engaging your content is and not as much about how big your following is. And so as a marketer working in the affiliate ambassador, the ambassador influencer space, you can work with smaller ambassadors and influencers who are less expensive, who produce really great content and are going to drive sales for you, as opposed to trying to work with a macro influencer who's a lot more expensive. This is the way it monetizes, which is amazing. The picture on your left is the post from the influencer. They're showing you how to use a spray painter. They're painting a piece of furniture. There's that little orange cart, which opens this pop-up that you see on the right for the consumer who's watching the video to go and check out and buy. So you can just see it's a really seamless, easy experience for the customer. It's really easy for you as a brand. These are video shopping ads, and there's 2 ways you can run ads on TikTok. The first is driving site traffic. So this is Way, Spanx, Base Travel, Free People, and Typology. All of these brands are utilizing TikTok ads and driving traffic to their site. That's where we started. So we started running ads on TikTok Shop in this way. And here's an example of what it looks like. This is Skims. You click on the copy down at the bottom. It takes you to skims.com, and then you go and purchase there. Once we integrated with TikTok Shop, it opened us up to TikTok Shop ads, where now there's the orange cart. It opens up the item for them, and they can check out on site. This has now turned into Google Shopping for us. We have found scale at ROAS on TikTok Shop ads that has really surprised us, and we've actually shifted a lot of dollars from Google over to TikTok Shop ads. And it's super easy to run on that side of it. For us on paid social, it was really more of an upper funnel brand awareness, and we had a really hard time finding ROAS, and that was really what we relied on, affiliate and programmatic and paid search to run for us. And so it's been really interesting to find this on TikTok, and we're just really leaning into it right now. Hopefully it'll be around and not disappear in a year, year and a half. But until it does, I'm going to take every penny I can get. Okay, so my recommendation is do all the things. Put your own content out there. Do the product feed. You'll drive a ton of sales. Go live. This example in the live, you can kind of see all the comments. You will be amazed at how much your consumers will engage with you as a brand and what they will talk to you about. And aside from having a retail location, this is the one way you can have a live conversation with them, and you can talk to them and understand what's important to them, answer questions for them, make them laugh. Our 3 TikTok hosts that we have, when one goes on vacation, they've developed a following. When one goes on vacation, we'll get comments 10 minutes into the show. Where's Imani? Is Imani okay? Is she out sick? Does she still work with Windsor? I mean, it's kind of crazy. They're this kind of cult following that they get. And it just really lets you interact. So we'll get someone who's going to their first homecoming and is looking for their first homecoming dress, and they're wondering about school dress codes and should I get a fit and flare, or what's the trending color, and you can really help your customers find the right product in a way that feels really good to them and in a way that you can thank them for being a part of your community. Do the shopping ads, because that's where we're finding the most scale. And then affiliate. We have we've been live with TikTok Shop for about 6 months, and our affiliate program now is about 1,000 affiliate influencers on TikTok. So scaled and grown it very, very quickly, and it's super easy, and they just go out there and create content. And then as they create content, you can boost their content as well as part of your paid program. So there's a lot of different ways you can lean into it. And that is it.
Right. Nice job, Catherine. I have one quick question I want to make sure we ask, and then we can another couple ones, but it's two-parter. So from a planning perspective up front, how do you determine which creators and which influencers you're going to work with? Because you mentioned that those 4 have wildly different followings, and yet they drove the same sales. And then secondarily, if you're making sales through TikTok, it's coming through the TikTok Shop, do you have the information to be able to remarket to those buyers again later, or is that no longer available to you because it's stuck within the TikTok Shop?
TikTok owns the email address. We ship the product out of our DC. So I have a package insert that goes into every outbound package with an offer on windsorstore.com so that I can pull them over in that way. And so that way I'm capturing the customer.
That's excellent.
To drive them back. So that's the first part. The first part was around planning.
About how do you plan to accept or deny some of those influencers? It's probably not based on their audience size.
It's really different. So in our regular ambassador program that we have outside of TikTok, we work with probably 1,500 to 2,000 influencers every month, and we vet each of those influencers in a very different way because they're posting content out on Instagram, and based on how big their following is, what % of their following is male or female, what demographic is following them, what content they're producing for us, what their engagement rate is. We will then negotiate rates for them, right? Everything from just gifting product to paid, depending on if we're gonna do a 3-month or a 1-year contract, and if they're gonna produce 2 pieces of content or 10 pieces of content on that side of it. TikTok we run as a true affiliate. We set a base commission rate in the TikTok platform. Anybody that joins gets that commission rate, and it's all based on sales. And TikTok has integrated product seeding, so you can set up, as you start to see affiliates performing, you can set up product seeding for them with caps and limits. That's very automated, so you're not doing kind of the one-to-one, this is our campaign, we want you to create content on this. We kind of just open up our entire catalog, let them pick the product that really resonates with them, and let them go sell it.
What other questions do we have? There's definitely, they're behind me. All right, I didn't see you.
Hi, Harmon Westra with Consumer.ai. Of all the channels you're currently running in, which one provides the best ROAS for you? And within TikTok, can you calculate, understand, and measure ROAS for each of the tactics that you're deploying?
Yeah, so on TikTok, we pull, I mean, obviously, this is all data, right? Marketing's data-driven now, which is amazing. So every Monday when we're looking at metrics, we're looking at the full funnel in TikTok, from our owned content to what we're doing with affiliates to TikTok Shop to all of that. And we will pull everything from reach and impressions to, for our live shows, room entry rate of how many people come in to how many people actually view a product. What's great about the ad side of it is that's running at ROAS, and you're literally serving ads and impressions, and they're literally checking out on TikTok. And so I'm running that at the same ROAS that I'm running paid search on Google. And I have more confidence in my TikTok ROAS because my Google ROAS is measured on GA4, right, which is at marketing channel attribution, right? That it's the move to GA4 has just talk about clusters, right? Like that's just been a whole nother story. And so I have way less confidence in the ROAS that I'm getting on Google Ads, on shopping and paid search than I do on TikTok. Yeah.
Catherine, we have one more here.
Hello. Well, two questions. The first one is...
What name and company?
I am David. Well, David. Yeah, from Mindroom Macarthur. And, well, two questions. The first one is, what should be the future of TikTok? It will become a marketplace, or it's still being a content company with approach in marketplace? And second is, have you ever seen what is doing Mercado Libre in Latam? Mercado Libre is it's the biggest marketplace, but it's starting to do something similar to attract the people into that marketplaces. They are offering the possibility to create content marketing into that platform. It's what will be the next wave, or it's only like a way to escalate the content into a shopping way?
I think you need both. Amazon, and I shop on Amazon a ton. Amazon is where I go when I know exactly what I want, and I want it right then. I will hop on Amazon, I will place my order, it will be at my door either that afternoon, the next morning, or the day after that, right? And it's super easy, free shipping, free returns. I'm never gonna walk away from Amazon as a consumer, at least right now, with what they're offering me from a convenience perspective. TikTok is totally different. TikTok, I'm on TikTok for for a little bit of time at night.
Oh, you could be honest.
I'm a marketer. It's my platform. I'm doing marketing research. No, my marketing manager sends me stuff all night long, and I'll click through some new influencer she wants me to go look at, and 3 hours later, I'll still be in my For You page. I'll be like, Catherine, put the phone down and go to bed. So it definitely sucks you in. It's a rabbit hole. But the difference about it is that I'm there for my enjoyment. And so if you're putting out really good content, I'm going to watch it. And I don't know about you. Even if I do know you, you're going to keep yourself top of mind with me. You're going to show me what's new. You're going to make me laugh. You're going to make me engage with you. And so when I do come around to shopping for whatever it is that your product is, you're going to be way more top of mind with me. And now with TikTok Shop and the way that works, and you're being able to tag the product, if I really like it, I'm going to purchase it right there. So I think they're different. And there's a difference between push marketing and pull marketing, right? To me, TikTok's where I can push it out to her. She doesn't know she needs it yet. Amazon's where, like, she's really focused.
Yeah. All right, Catherine, thank you. That was excellent.